we have an all-American cast of linebackers. The one player, and it was a difference maker for Pitt, that will not be playing is all-American Kyle Lewis. Kyle is projected to be the second safety, not linebacker, taken in the NFL draft. In the Pat Narduzzi era, I would put him is probably the second best defensive player ever for Pitt. And I would put Kalijah Cansey, who's a first round draft pick for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, is first. The guy was remarkable. He runs a 4.3 when he was rushing the passer. He was lights out. He forced an interception, and the second pass rush ended up being a pick six for Pitt that went like 100 plus yards against Georgia Tech. But he won't be there now. His fill in is Cameron Lindsey. So you have Cam Lindsey, you have Braylon Lovelace, and you have Rasheem Biles. Rasheem Biles is almost as good as Lewis. Our concern actually is that he leaves via NIL to like Ohio State or a Big Ten team after the season. But what's important to note, you're going to hear that name a lot. Cam Lindsey was an incredible player out of Western Pennsylvania that went to Aliquippa High School. He'll be filling in for Lewis. When he did during the season, he was a wrecking ball. So on paper, you would think losing a very high draft pick to the NFL would be a detriment, but who you're getting in Cam Lindsey, I think you're going to see the kid makes a ton of plays. He's 6'3", long. So you have a very formidable D-line with all-American linebackers behind them. I expect the other two, Lovelace and Rasheem Biles, to be playing in the NFL within the next year. So we have a very stout front seven, like I said. If there's a liability at times, it could be the secondary. Pitt could be picked away a little bit. What I'm hoping is with two new quarterbacks at East Carolina, there's going to be enough pressure applied, or they're running for their life almost the entire game, and it takes a lot of pressure off the secondary. That being said, if your fans want one name to keep in mind, Cruz Brookins plays strong safety for Pitt. He will end up being one of the top 10 defensive players in the Narduzzi era, and another player we're expecting to go pro. But he is a formidable player that will be in, and he's a big-time run stopper. So, like I said, we really are bringing in almost everyone, with the exception of one All-American. And it'll be interesting to see, but I'm sure that I'm sure the idea is going to be number one, first and foremost, is to pressure the quarterback. Because, like I said, you're starting two backups. You're going to be. I don't know how that mix is going to play out with you, but I'm